So if you take a look at this one, 1.6, my thoughts on revising using Grammarly. If you take a look at this one, it seems to be clear, although there are some blue lines here. But if you take a look at the error table, this student did have errors right here, like that, in this task. And he simply report that no problem, with no problem, no red part and things like that. So for this case, because this student did not check the grammar appropriately, should get the minus point here, and so -3. And so instead of getting 5, the student should get 3. Okay, -2 point here. Okay, let's move on to grammar feedback on my thoughts. Okay, and then move on to the next task. Teacher feedback. Okay. Here the red part talks about the my feedback. Okay, in order to better understand about what's going on. First of all, let's take a look at what's going on here. Okay, the red part on the it and things like that. So well, in terms of title, this student did an excellent work. Reason why people live longer nowadays. Content words capitalization, content word 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 capitalization, which seems to be fairly okay to me. But I think reason and why is a redundant issues here. Okay, let me bring up the this one and the original document. Okay. I can send this one into here to work the Grammarly. Okay. So reason and why is it belongs to the category of the redundancy, and the task that I'm doing is the my feedback. Okay, writing one teacher feedback. So redundancy error is clear here, and so put the redundancy error here, number 1. Let me make like this, okay, so to work much better. This one talks about teacher feedback, okay, and so redundancy error is here, and it takes a lot to live a healthy life. 2 errors here. First of all, meaning. The meaning is not clear, and so I can put the meaning errors here. Meaning error. Meaning right here. The meaning error here, not clear. And again, instead of saying live, you should say live in. So it talks about transitive versus intransitive here, number one. And again, the same work, transitive versus intransitive. And instead of saying have, it should have has. So it talks about subject-verb agreement, okay? Subject and verb agreement right here. And article error here. The article, the here. And pretty much should be deleted. So it's more like wordy. And so I would say this is the redundancy as well. And methods, after every or each, you should put the singular. So talks about noun agreement, okay? Noun agreement. Uh, Agreement in noun, okay? Right here, number one. So existed in that time. You should say at that time. So it could be a preposition. Okay, preposition. I could say preposition here, and right here, comma and should be changed to and put no comma. This error belongs to the right here. When there is the same subject and verb 1 and 2, there is no comma error. So right here, number 1, error here. And if you click down, this paper will be discussing, well, the paper cannot discuss, okay? And so instead of saying this, I will say let me discuss. So I would call this one as the meaning. The meaning doesn't seem to be clear. And so I should put the meaning error right here, number 2. That influenced the human right here. There should be space there. So in the mechanical error, they do have a space, okay? Space error here, right? Number 1. And that have influenced humans. So it talks about adjective clause, okay? So let's go to the adjective clause. Talking about adjective right here, adjective clause. Okay. And so and medicine that cannot be conducted nowadays. The medicine, you should put the article the in front of it. So go to the article, okay? Article, let's go to the article, article the, and the meaning error right here, okay? So the meaning, number 3, meaning error here. And again, people, comma, and announce. This one talks about the same subject, V1 and V2. So put number 2. And they get educated. I would say the meaning is quite relevant for this case. So go to meaning. Okay, meaning, meaning. Okay, meaning. Right here, number 4. Okay, and right here, okay, food or healthy. You can say food or healthy. So this one belongs to the conjunction. Okay, when you conjunct something, A and B, no comma at all. Okay, uh, was okay. Information easily about what's dangerous to blah blah blah. I would call this one the error of the preposition. Okay, preposition. Okay, let's go to the preposition errors right here. Okay, number 2. Do comma and. Okay, again, do and talks about the conjunction error again. Number conjunction. Number 3. Oh, sorry. Number 2, conjunction. Here, obviously, adjective is needed here. Instead of nature, this student has to use the adjective here. So right here, adjective 2, and with provided with some information can be much better. So I would say it talks about the mainly about the meaning. Okay, and so number 5. And so searches on the internet, I did have a problem of understanding what's going on here. So meaning, so accuracy score for this student's case, he got 21 errors. So uh, accuracy score is 79. Okay, so I finished the teacher feedback errors at the error table, and let's move on to the another assignment here. Uh, Talking about the difference between Grammarly versus teacher feedback. Here, this is the original document, okay? And so if you take a look at this one, there is no red things, okay? And so is the diary talking about my feedback versus Grammarly, and no errors at all. So I wonder, really no errors here, and so I need to go to the original document talking about this one, and I need to do the double check. Okay, so copy this one, the original one, copy, and let me bring up the Grammarly. First of all, I need to remove this one. Delete, Control V. Bingo. You can see a lot of the arrows here, the red part. Let's take a look at it one by one. In order to do that, let me minimize my previous works and see Grammarly assignment cross to, well, this is the Grammarly assignment, okay? And so first, professor, obviously this error belongs to the mechanics and capitalization, okay? Right here, the capitalization, okay, right here, number one. And again, Grammarly just catches the wrong things and edit, wrong, catches and edit. So subject verb agreement, okay? This one belongs to the subject and verb agreement number one. Professor, the professor should put the so the article that you are talking about a specific professor here, and subject verb agreement, okay, subject verb agreement, it's more or more helpful, where you should put the here, and then, well, actually this is also a problem, you should delete this one. So this one belongs to the error of the quotation, okay? Right here, period and quotation, you need to be very careful about that, although grammar didn't catch it. And you correct, okay, subject verb agreement, okay? Subject verb agreement. Here, subject verb agreement, okay, the professor, okay? You should put the in front of it, and number two, put the number two. The professor, not only A, but also B. Well, for the case of this one, there is no comma error, so obviously comma errors belong to here, comma number one. Wrong tense, okay? No comma. And okay, corrections, noun agreement, okay? This one belongs to the noun agreement. Agreement in noun, number one, okay? There is no the, okay? So this one, no the here, no. And so there are errors, right here. So for the case of this student, although he reported there is no error, and as you can see there is no red part here, but there obviously was the errors. So okay, and so for this case, for this assignment, comparing the difference between Grammarly and Birch's teacher feedback assignment, where see, you can see right here, the red part here, okay? The red part here. And these errors were not reflected, okay? Were not reflected enough. Oh, reflected? Okay, let's take a look at it. Oh, bingo. So, okay. Which is good, okay? But, what I want from the difference between Grammarly and teacher feedback is to talk about it right here, and also do the work at the error table. So for this student's case, error table, I couldn't see any the error correction and things like that. So For this case, well, the total score is 10, but for this case, I don't see the error table here, and so I put -2 equals. I have to put 8, okay? Because this student did not provide the error table. So next time, well, I cannot. Okay, I can give 10 point here, but next time, uh, okay, let's go back here. Next time, what you expected to do. Let's see. Okay, grammar, teacher feedback, and things like that. Okay. Next time, every time when you hand in the assignment, for example, quiz one, mechanics with diary and grammar feedback. Uh, well, you need to provide the writing, the actual writing, and the revised version here. But you also provide the error tables. So your assignment format should be like I would call this file as the my intellectual journey. The name of the file is the my intellectual journey. So in my intellectual journey, I can see the written text here, the original one, the revised one, and things like that. And also in terms of the error correction, you also provide the assignment turn-in schedule table. Okay, this is what I call error table. Okay, so next time and every time when you hand in the assignment, I won't see the original and revised document right here called my intellectual journey, and also you need to attach the error table uh, explaining what you do. So like this, exactly like this, okay? And so like that, okay. The purpose of doing this one is to see the pattern of your errors, okay? So first one, second one, third one, like that. So if you take a look at the first one, uh, under the most frequently appearing errors, sentence types, you got error 1 and error 1 here. So you need to be very careful about the error 1 here. But in the second time, subject verb and subject verb comma and subject verb, you made two more errors and disappeared. And so, however, for the case of the complex sentences, you see it's coming on and on, okay? The space error appears suddenly right here. So that way, at least you can see what's going on in your learning, writing, by looking at the error patterns here. And you can be aware of your problem here so that the more you write, the more you are aware of the pattern of your errors, and I hope it will disappear eventually let's say almost at the end of the work, okay, the final work about writing 3 revision and diary, and here like that. So right here I believe I expect your errors will be decreasing and decreasing and decreasing in terms of the writing criteria. The best writer was poor writer maybe, and so well, thank you for watching, and if you have a further question, please feel free to write down Decker, okay, at RMS.